Hi, this is Jason Epp with PTCI, and today I'm here with RJ Vaughn, who is a captain and a paramedic with the Guymon Fire Department. RJ, we appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, RJ, I think you said you've lived in Guymon most of your life. How long have obviously this is a passion of yours, how long have you been with the Guymon Fire Department?
So I started as a volunteer in 2008, and then in 2010 I became a paid guy, worked up through the ranks and became a captain.
Well, and as we were talking earlier a little bit, we were, PTCI through the Foundations of Rural Service was able to find money through a grant to help with a very important project that the fire department has put on. And of course, it wasn't just PTCI that's helped make this possible. Tell us a little bit about those who've helped make it possible and also this project.
So this project, we do what we try to get out in the community as much as we can. The Farm Bureau used to bring a smoke trailer is what we call it. It's pretty much just a travel trailer that's rebuilt kind of into a house. We would teach kids all the way from pre-K all the way to 6th grade, depending on their age level. We'd teach them fire safety in, bedroom safety, kitchen safety, living room safety, and then just all around general fire safety. We all know kids, if you have something to show them, it holds their attention a lot longer. So I came up with this idea, maybe we should just build our own smoke trailer. So we got with a local volunteer here, JJ Palacios. He owns Palacios Construction. He said he would donate the construction of the building or of the trailer, and then we'd just pay for labor. So going on from there, we had lots of ideas. I wanted to throw more technology in it. Being in the 21st century, I mean, you need technology in there. Yes. So I got with PTCI, and then that's whenever we were able to find this grant. We worked through it. PTCI, they extremely helped me out a lot. Ended up getting it. We got a $5,000 grant for technology. So that's going to be used for computer systems, electrical systems that can be all ran by tablet, and everything like that for the smoke trailer. A lot of other people that are all local, because I have been trying to keep it local. So we've had like Joe's Custom Concrete has donated. Casey Roshaw from Lumber Mart has been very gracious in what he's done. And then, of course, PTCI, and then Seaboard has donated, and also Tri-County so far. So all in all, we have a great start to it. We're actually about to start the building process within the next few weeks. We do have a deadline with the foundation's money, but we're all about hitting deadlines, so we'll make sure we get that.
And Guymon being a unique place in that, we're the first place that a lot of people from all around the world end up, in that the on-hands training for children is important of all ages. They learn great that way, but also the fact that we do have such a language barrier here with kids who come in here who may not know English at all. It's even that more vital that you guys are able to do the hands-on approach and have them walk through it. In this house, I know you were describing it earlier, kind of walk us through this house that's going to be built. Okay,
so it's going to be a 2-story house. It's going to be 12 foot high, 8 foot wide, and 28 foot long. We're going to start off, you go in through the entrance and the exit will both be on the same side for safety. So we'll have the kids enter, and as soon as they enter, they'll enter what we call the living room. That's where we'll teach the kids fireplace safety, not to put aerosol cans next to a fireplace, stuff like that. It'll also have a phone in there. That way we can teach kids how to call 911. With PTCI, we've been setting up it's almost going to be like a direct line. So whenever the firefighter that's teaching those kids actually picks up the phone and dials 911, it'll just go straight to the next room, where another firefighter can answer that and act like an operator and say, 911, what's your emergency? That way kids can see a visual and an audio to get, we don't call 911 for this, or this, and if you do because you have an emergency, this is what you're going to hear. So they'll hear that. We also have bilingual firefighters. That way, if you have Spanish speaking or anything like that, we'll be able to teach them too. From that room, you'll go through a hallway and you'll go into the kitchen. In the kitchen, we're going to have a sink, we have a toaster, a microwave, regular outlets, stuff like that. So we'll teach the kids, you know, not to put cords inside of the sink with running water, not to try to get toast out of a toaster with a fork, not to put aluminum foil in the microwave, and then we'll throw some little things at them. For instance, we'll hide a gas can underneath the sink and see if somebody happens to find it. We'll also teach them fire extinguisher safety, of how to actually put out a fire, and of course that's age-based. We probably won't do that with preschoolers, but sixth graders get to do fun stuff like that. We'll also teach them whenever you're cooking, so if you have pot handles and everything, make sure your parents are turning them in. That way, you know, if they have any little brothers or sisters, you don't want them knocking over that pot handle and knocking hot water all over them. One thing that I am going to incorporate into the smoke trailer, though, is we're going to put a TV inside the kitchen, but it's also going to be able to kind of be seen by the living room, and it's going to have, going in with our bilingual firefighters, we're going to have like a little script that we kind of go by, and we'll have pictures and also the words of actually what the firefighters are talking about in a different language on the TV. That way, those, you know, Spanish speaking only or anything like that, they can read it too as we're talking if they don't understand very well. So then we'll go up the stairs and we'll go into the bedroom. In the bedroom, that's where we're going to teach the kids, you know, make sure you're sleeping with your door closed, but then what a smoke alarm actually sounds like. So we can set off a smoke or a fire alarm and then make them escape. Now the cool thing about this is it's all going to be digitally ran by a tablet. So VIP Security, which is another one of our sponsors, they're going to go in there and they're going to pretty much make it a smart home, pretty much. So we hit a button and then smoke machines are going to go off, and through the vents we can fill that whole trailer up with smoke. That way it allows these kids to actually get down on the ground, do what we're telling them to do, you know, stay low, and then escape out, go to a meeting place, and then make sure whenever they're out, they stay out. So it's very cool. I'm very excited about it. I'm already ready to see it done, and we haven't even got to the building stage yet, but I'm already really excited for it. So,
well, and it is a great tool to be able to teach young children like that. I mean, it's already a tragedy for somebody to lose a home, but a far greater tragedy if a child or another human, you know, a grown adult even, was lost in a fire. Yes. And just the ability to, if that was to happen, one of those kids was there in a home, that if they could think back on what happened in that moment, and not only for themselves, but maybe even for another adult in their family to help them know what to do in those situations too. Yes, could be life-saving. And that's what you guys are in the business for doing, right? It
is, yes sir. We are in the life-saving business, but also we do have a firefighter here now that he was in grade school whenever this program first came out for Farm Bureau, and he's now a firefighter for us. Because he went through it so many times, he just absolutely fell in love with the fire service. So now he came in. So it's not only just education to save your life, but you may also find a career in it.
Well, that's awesome. That inspired him for his future career to find his passion and want to save lives as well. One of the other things I wanted to talk a little bit about is PTCI is also a part of AT&T's network with FirstNet, which after 9/11, they found that after that major tragedy, that terrible event that the United States was hit with, that one of the problems was that first responders couldn't communicate with each other because there was no dedicated cellular service for that, and everybody in that situation is obviously in a panic trying to call out to let people they know they're okay, or people from outside are trying to call in to try to get a hold of somebody that they know that possibly might have been in that area that day and everything. So if tragedy, a major disaster was to strike here, you know, because of this, there's dedicated spectrum for first responders. What does that mean for the Guymon Fire Department and emergency services, and obviously police as well in this area?
Yes, sir. So an open line is very crucial. Whenever we have a major incident happen, like you said, everybody's trying to, you know, call their loved ones or anything like that. But we all have 2-way radios in our vehicles, but they don't always work. You get really windy days or anything like that, which out here in the Oklahoma Panhandle, that's every day. And it's, yes sir. So it's very hard to keep those open. So if we have an open dedicated line just for first responders, that makes things so much easier for us to be able to get personnel where we need them, the correct apparatuses where we need them, to be able to save more lives entirely in the whole scheme of things.
Well, so much of that is, it's not just having the right equipment and the knowledge, but it's also being able to get there in the amount of time that you need to, especially when you're dealing with fire or explosives or things like that. Timing is so much of that, being able to get there, get in there as quickly as possible. So, well, PTCI is very proud to be a part of that. And RJ, we sure appreciate your time today. God bless the fire department here in Guyman. We appreciate everything that you guys do, not only working to keep us safe, but also working to educate people so that they can keep themselves safe as adults, but also as children.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you all. We thank the Guyman Fire Department once again for everything they do, and look forward for everybody out there to see this smokehouse when it's finished. I'm sure they're going to have an open house where they can show it off to the community. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Remember, high school activities are intended to help students learn. Sportsmanship and role models are the most important aspect of today's activities. While attending any event, cheer for your team, not the opponent or the official. Remember, your attendance at this activity is a privilege, not a right. Unruly fans will be removed from school property. Sportsmanship. Do the right thing. Woodward Public Schools has a mask mandate. Please wear your mask and social distance during the training. Please wash your hands and use hand sanitizer dispensers if you feel sick or have any signs and symptoms.
We are back at Jimmy Peck Court here at Boomer Fieldhouse at Woodward High School in Woodward, Oklahoma. It is championship night here for the Class B Area 1. First up, the girls' action. The Forgan Lady Bulldogs taking on the Leedey Lady Bison in a contest. Leedey comes in the number 2 ranked team in Class B, 21-3 overall. Forgan comes in ranked 14th and 19-4 on the season. Just to recap a little of the action that's gone on today. Not just here, but dealing with Panhandle teams outside of this tournament as well. First off, the Beaver girls advanced to the final day of the area tournament tomorrow. They're going to have a chance to go to the state tournament with one more win. They defeated Arnett 56-53. And if you didn't get to see that one, I would suggest looking that up on our YouTube channel and tuning in, because it was quite an ending. So they'll play the loser of this game for the final entry. Also, Leedey defeated Duke earlier today. And now we're going to have the national anthem. And we are back here at Woodward Boomer Fieldhouse. Starting lineups for the two teams here. We'll go ahead and give you the Forgan Lady Bulldogs. They are the visiting team tonight. A 5'7" senior, number 1, Carson Slatton. A 5'8" senior, number 15, Reagan Kirkhart. A 5'7" senior, number 20, Parker McIntyre. A 5'11" junior, number 23, Autumn Seaton. And a 6'1" senior, number 34, Kylie Agan. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by head coach Travis Smaltz. He's assisted by Rob Lancaster, Larry McVeigh, and Destiny Alston. Leedey, who will be in white for the home team tonight. Their starting 5, a senior, number 0, Kenzie Danielson. A senior, number 3, Carly Danielson. A sophomore, number 14, Riley Gore. A junior, number 23, Kenneth Silas. And a senior, number 25, Dallas Gill. Their head coach is Luke Broadbent. He's assisted by Clint McClendon and Tim McDonald. We want to mention earlier today, Texhoma also moved to within one game of the state tournament at the Class A area tournament in Enid, as they defeated Pioneer 60-41. So a lot of Panhandle teams still in the playoffs and have chances of going to the big house. Leedey will have the opening possession. Danielson with the ball, pulls up for 3 from the wing, drains it, 3-0 Leedey. Ball cross midcourt, Kirkhart with it, leaves it off for McIntyre. Ball tipped out wide, now back to McIntyre, skip pass to Slatton. Now Kirkhart gets it to Agan, back outside to Slatton. Kicks it out, McIntyre in the lane, pulls up, short jumper, no good. Rebounded by Gore. Kenzie Danielson outside with it. Now on the wing to Gill. Ball around the perimeter, down low. Shot up and good by Gore. 5-0 quickly by Leedey, full court pressure. Kirkhart with the ball. Back to Slatton. Up to Egan, passes too long, and that's going to be a foul on Parker McIntyre, who walks away limping as well as they collided with each other. That'll be her first foul, team's first foul. And she will quickly check out, and checking in her place will be the 5'9" sophomore, number 14, Kinley Kirkhart. Carly Danielson with the ball out top. Skip pass to the corner, three-pointer blocked. And they'll say a travel on the floor by Gore. So ball will go over to Forgan. Ball inbounded to Kirkhart. Picks up her dribble. Across the timeline to Egan. Slatton puts up the wing three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Carly Danielson with the rebound. Slides inside, draws the foul. That will be on Autumn Seaton. Her first, team second foul. Ball inbounded to Gore. Back outside. Kinsey Danielson with it. Skip pass to the corner. Three-pointer is up. Rims in and out. Gill chases down the rebound off the Silas miss. Carly Danielson for three, no good. Ball tipped around. Egan comes away with the rebound. Slatton with the ball. Long pass ahead. Kirkhart down low to Seaton. Now into Egan at the free throw line. That's going to be Seaton. Call for the travel. Ball back over to Leedey. 5:36 left to play in the first quarter. 5-0 Leedey leads. Remember, we will not just have this one. Also later tonight, we'll have Tyrone versus Forgan, an all Panhandle boys area championship final. Three-pointer up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Gill. Gets it to Gore, back outside to Danielson, who drives in. Ball knocked away by Kirkhart. Kirkhart switches right hand, puts it up, no good. Missed the layup. Carly Danielson with the rebound. Kinsey Danielson lays it up and in. 7-0 now the lead. Slatton pass up to Egan. Across the timeline to Seaton. Back up top to Slatton. Egan at the high post. Gives it back to Slatton, who drives to the hoop and draws a foul on the floor. Foul will be called on Gore. That will be her first, team's first foul. Pass in the lane. Shot is up and good, as that was Seaton on the basket. Forgan on the board. Three-pointer in and out by Carly Danielson. Rebound, though, keeps the ball in possession. Three-pointer up another time, no good. Egan with the rebound for Forgan. Long pass ahead to Kirkhart. Ball knocked away, stolen by Silas. Ball knocked away by Slatton as Kirkhart gets it. Gives it off to Slatton. High post to Egan. Back to Kirkhart on the block. Dumps it inside to Egan. Banks it up and in. 7-4 now the score. 3.5 left first quarter. Ball on the wing. Skip pass. Silas pulls up from 10 feet. No good, but she draws a foul. That will be on Kinley Kirkhart, her first foul, team's third foul. 2 shots for Silas. Misses off the front of the rim on the first. Second one is good. 8-4 the lead now for the Bison. Slatton brings it across. Hand off. Now Kirkhart with it. Back outside to Slatton. Baseline jumper, no good, but she draws a foul. So Slatton will go to the line for 2 shots. That foul will be called on Kinsey Danielson. It will be her first, team second foul. Slatton makes the first. Rims out on the second. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Kinsey Danielson gets it to Gore in the lane. Back outside. Silas puts up the 3. No good. Ball on the floor. They'll say last touch by Forgan, so it will stay with Leedey. Shot in the lane, up and good by Kinsey Danielson. 10-5 the lead for Leedey. Slatton to the wing, gets it to Kirkhart. Outside, 3-pointer is up and good. Kinley Kirkhart off the bench, drains the 3. It's a 2-point game. Pass knocked away by Slatton. Leedey able to regain possession. Ball on the post, down now outside in the corner. Back up top to Gore. Now to Carly Danielson, looks to go baseline. That shot partially blocked by Egan. Under 2 to play first quarter. Slatton with the ball up top. Forgan with a chance to tie the game or even take the lead with a 3. Into the high post to Egan. Shot in the lane, will not drop in. That one went everywhere on the rim but down. Kinsey Danielson with that rebound. She's got the ball at the, gives it to Gore at the high post. No good on the shot. Reagan Kirkhart with the rebound. Slatton up top. High post to Egan. Hand off to Slatton. Back to Egan. Ball knocked out of bounds by Gore. She got a hand in there and knocked it away. It will remain Bulldog ball. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Reagan Kirkhart with it. Back to Slatton. Well guarded there by Gore. Almost lost possession. Egan on the wing. Back to Slatton. Now backdoor pass to Egan. Gathers it in. Puts it up. No good, but she draws a foul. That foul will be on Gill. That will be her first. Team's third foul. Egan's first free throw, in and out. And Parker McIntyre returns to the game. 56 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Also in for Leedey, the senior, number 15, Rianne Mann, missed them both. So Leedey still leads by 2. Pass on the wing, back up top, Kinsey Danielson. They'll probably try to hold for the final shot. Skip pass. Now back outside. High post, back outside to Gore. High post, and back out. Three-pointer from Gore, no good. Rebound on the backside, though, by Mann. Danielson has it knocked away and tied up by Reagan Kirkhart with Gore, so ball will go back to Forgan with 16.6 left in the quarter. So an opportunity for Forgan to tie it up, and as I mentioned earlier, of course, if it's a three, take the lead. Slatton calls for the screen from Egan, drives, kicks out. Reagan Kirkhart for three, off the front of the rim, drops it in. Forgan takes the lead, 2 seconds from the other end of the court. Ball goes out of bounds, and that is the end of the first quarter. Forgan leads Leedey 11-10. And we are back, ready for the start of the second quarter. Leedey will have possession of the ball. Forgan leading by 1. First, we mentioned the loser of this one still has a chance to make it to the state tournament. They'll play Beaver tomorrow, who defeated Arnett on the consolation side of the bracket to get to the final day. Also tonight, Forgan and Tyrone go at it on the boys' side for the area championship. The winner advances to state. The loser still have a shot on Friday night or Saturday night. Three-pointer up, no good. Kinsey Danielson with the rebound, gives it to Gore. High off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath by Gill, tied up by Slatton. Arrow points in favor of Forgan. They'll take possession. So with Beaver's win earlier today, we've got 3 teams on the girls' side, and 2 of them are from the Panhandle. So we're guaranteed 1 girl and 1 boys team going to state, but could have as many as 4 from Class B. And then, of course, in Class A, Texhoma boys still have a shot. Egan with it in the post, back outside. Parker McIntyre, long 2, it's good. 13-10 now the lead for Forgan. 7 minutes to play first half. Kinsey Danielson with the ball out front. High post, back outside to Gore. Tried over the back outside. Three-pointer up by Kinsey Danielson, no good. Rebound on the backside by Autumn Seaton. Long pass ahead to Reagan Kirkhart. Seaton with it in the lane. Dumps it down low to Egan, puts it off the glass, it's good. 15-10 now the lead for Forgan. Carly Danielson with it, drives, kicks to the corner, three-pointer is up, left it short. Slatton with the rebound, pushes ahead to Seaton, puts it up off the glass and in. 17-10 now the lead for Forgan. We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:11 left in the half. Forgan leads by 7.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net, or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply. So Leedey coach Luke Broadbent needed a timeout after that run by Forgan to go up by 7. Kinsey Danielson with the ball. Slatton falls to the ground, limping around a little bit. Mann with the ball. Now over to Gore. Goes baseline, puts up the shot. Too strong. Seaton with the rebound on the other side. Slatton looks like she's okay now. Reagan Kirkhart with the ball. Gets it to Egan, but tipped away by Gill. Carly Danielson over to Gore. In the post. Ball knocked away. She turned up and Egan just had her hands up in the air. Ball got knocked away. Seaton grabs the loose ball. Seaton back to Slatton. Now back to McIntyre. Reagan Kirkhart with it now on the wing. Down low, back to Kirkhart, baseline shot, in and out. That one looked like it was halfway down the cylinder. Leedey back the other way. Backdoor pass, Gill open, partially blocked by Egan, and a foul underneath. They'll call that one on Reagan Kirkhart. That'll be her first, team's 4th foul. Free throw is up and good by Mann. Her first point of the game. 4:50 left here in the first half. And gets the second one as well. 17-12 now the lead for Forgan. Kirkhart back to Slatton. Up ahead to Seaton. Slatton gets it to McIntyre on the wing. Now to Egan. Back to Slatton, goes baseline. Ball knocked away, but not without a foul, and that's going to be number 2 on Gore. Her second foul, team's 4th. They'll inbound underneath the basket. Out top to McIntyre. Back outside to Kirkhart, to Slatton, over to Egan on the wing. Back to Slatton. Kirkhart, backdoor pass to Egan. Leaves it short off the glass. Rebounded on the backside by Kinsey Danielson. Up to Carly Danielson. Now Kinsey Danielson leaves it for Gore. Gore kicks it outside. Silas. Gore for 3 from the corner. No good. Long rebound and up ahead to McIntyre. Now over to Reagan Kirkhart. Baseline, drives to the hoop, banks it up and in. 19-12. 3.5 left to play in this first half. Skip pass over to Gore, has trouble controlling it, but able to get it before it went out of bounds. Kinsey Danielson up top. Give it back to her, puts up the 3. No good. Rebound by Seaton, gets it to Slatton quickly. Up ahead to McIntyre. Kirkhart for 3. She drains it. 22-12. Forgan ups their lead to double digits with 3 minutes left in the half. Kirkhart with 8 points now, driving the lane. And a foul. Foul will be on Slatton, her first, team's 5th. Ball out front to Danielson. As Silas returned to the game. Over to Kenzie Danielson. Ball knocked away by Egan, loose. Carly Danielson grabs it, kicks it back outside. Silas for three, off the front of the rim. And a foul is going to be called. That will be called on Slatton. That'll be her second. She'll head to the bench as Kinley Kirkhart returns to the game. And a travel call on Carly Danielson. Will give it back to Forgan. So with Slatton out of the game, Kirkhart will take the point. High post, back to McIntyre, who drives to the hoop and lays it up and in. 24-12, Forgan has doubled him up now. And a foul is going to be called on McIntyre. That will be her second. Team's seventh foul. So Leedey in the 1-and-1 with 2:04 left in the first half. Carly Danielson sinks the first, so she'll get one more. Misses the second. McIntyre there for the rebound. Defense pressures up. Long pass ahead to Seaton. Now back to Kirkhart. She'll back out. Shot by Seaton at the free throw line is good. And they've doubled them up again, 26-13. A big second quarter so far by Forgan. And an offensive foul is called on Leedey. That will be on Silas, her first, team's fifth foul. And it kind of looks like Forgan is frustrating Leedey when they're at the offensive end. Some of the fouls have been taking place. Danielson with the steal into the open court, puts it up and lays it in, 26-15. Ball into Egan, over to Seaton. Now McIntyre, pass ahead to Seaton. Into the lane to Egan, left-handed layup is good. 28. Under a minute left. Three-pointer up and dribbles in by Carly Danielson. I think they had some error on the scoreboard, still trying to get it straightened out. High post, handoff, Kirkhart had trouble with it, lost it. Under 30 seconds to go. Now I think they've got the score proper. 30-18, Forgan leads. 20 seconds. Kenzie Danielson will hold out at midcourt. Kirkhart comes out to challenge. Now we're under 10. Egan knocks it away. Gore gets it back. And a foul is going to be called there on Seaton with 3.7 left. On the reach, probably a good time to let her have it at that point. That's number 2 on Seaton. Team's 8th foul, so Gore will go to the line. Slatton checks back into the game as Kinley Kirkhart will go to the bench. 3.7 left on the clock. Shot up, no good. Hand off to Slatton, up ahead to Kirkhart, puts up the long three, no good. We head to the half. It's Forgan 28, Leedey 18. We'll be back with the second half.
At PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
Hey, we get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply.
Hi, I'm Jason with PTCI, and today we are at the offices of Panhandle Services for Children, and we're talking with Destiny Traylor, who is the Chief Executive Officer of this charitable organization. Thank you for taking time to talk with us today, Destiny.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, Destiny, I know that your operation has been around not too long, but for a little while. Tell us a little bit about the history, and then also just the different services that you provide for children in the Panhandle and also for families as well.
Okay, so we have been around since 2012, so we're not very old, and we are one of 39 youth service agencies statewide, where we are a part of a statewide network, but we're the only ones local. So we serve all 3 Panhandle counties, and we provide services anywhere from counseling to educational programs in the schools and here in the office, and even foster care.
Well, and you mentioned foster care, and I know that that's something that's near and dear to your heart and really this whole organization's. Tell me some specific stories maybe that have been very heartwarming and touching for maybe you or just the other people that work here, and how it's affected you. Okay,
well, foster care is really an amazing program that we have here, and I'm very proud of it because we have a lot of adoptions take place. And we have had more adoptions take place than even some of the bigger agencies downstate. So that has been really amazing to see because you get to see everything from start to finish. So you get to see those kids be removed and the horrible situations that they're removed from, and then everything in between the removal to the parental rights being removed, and then the adoption taking place with the family that you've been there from step one. And it's just really amazing to see that.
You also mentioned your classroom, which we're real close by here.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the services you provide in your classroom.
Okay, so our educational programs are anything from anger management to parenting classes to It's My Life, which is a program for first-time offenders or kids that are on the end of getting in trouble a little bit and need some help that way. So we can do any kind of educational program that's needed. We also go into the schools and teach life skills to all the grades in the school, and really anything that's a need, that's what we're here for. So if somebody has a need in the community, they can contact us, we can develop that program and try to meet that need.
Well, and we've also talked about, just like you said, you cover all 3 panhandles, so you cover a enormous coverage of area, probably larger than I imagine anybody else in the state, probably at least double the size of anybody else, I would imagine. So typically those who downstate look at us out here and they don't necessarily think we're up to date on technology. And I know you've mentioned in the past that you guys have had some situations where they didn't think that you had access to those things, but with partnership with PTCI, you're able to take care of these things a whole lot better than maybe they thought.
Yes, it's always really funny because we contract with state agencies in Oklahoma City and Tulsa area, and they hear Guyman and they think, well, that's in the middle of nowhere. And so they're always concerned about our internet access and our ability to transfer files and different things like that. But we have PTCI, so we don't have to worry about that.
Well, and I know that I've heard you mention before that if you didn't have those things, you were expected to get into a car and drive 5 hours basically that moment to take care of those situations. And
yes.
So it is very beneficial to be able to have that. So
yes, it is.
Well, with PTCI knows that you guys just provide an incredible service here, and we're glad that the co-op, the cooperative wants to help our local families and local businesses and things like that. So to know that that is provided, that you guys don't have to make those midnight runs like that as much,
right.
Especially in a field that is so important like that, where you are talking about children who have been in traumatic situations that are being removed, and their whole lives were a mess before. It's still very topsy-turvy through that, so I'm sure that's very comforting to you guys as well.
Yes, it is, and really it's all of our programs. So counseling and education, because of the situation that we're in with COVID, we've had to do a lot of telemed services. Well, PTCI has been a huge help with that as well, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to see those kids. And we're able to see them on the computer with the high-speed internet access, and it helps all around.
Well, Destiny, I guess the other thing that I would ask you to tell any of our viewers about are, you guys are a charitable organization. If this touches somebody's heart, if they're interested in maybe fostering, adopting, or just maybe even giving a financial gift to your organization and everything, what would they need to do?
I would say that there are a lot of different ways that you can support us, just like what you mentioned. You can become a foster family. If you're in need of our services, you can just contact us. We have a website. It's www.panhandleservices.org. We also have a Facebook page, and our phone number is everywhere, so you're welcome to call us anytime, and we can help you with whatever you need.
Once again, Panhandle Services for Children. Maybe they can be a help for you and your family, or maybe a child that you know, but also it might be an opportunity for you to impact your community or a child's life in a great way. So, Destiny, once again, thank you for your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we are back getting ready for the second half. A little over a minute left before we get things going. Just to recap, earlier today, the Beaver Lady Dusters, a three-pointer from Jaden Mills, put them up by 3 with 2 seconds left and sent them to victory over Arnett, 56-53. They will play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock against the loser between Forgan and Leedey here. And the winner of that game will move on to the state championship, or the state tournament, as well as the winner of this game. So 2 teams out of every area move on. Also, Texhoma in the Class A tournament over in Enid defeated Pioneer 60-41. So they're 1 game away from the big house as well. And we're getting ready to start the second half. Leedey will have possession of the ball to start the second half. And don't forget, once again, 8 o'clock, Panhandle Showdown for the area championship as Tyrone takes on Forgan. Ball at the high post, back outside. Kinsey Danielson down to Danielson back outside. Gore, ball knocked loose on the floor. And they'll call jump ball. Arrow points in favor of Forgan. Some pressure defense by Leedey. Mistake on the pass. Ball back over to Leedey. Ball into the corner to Gill, knocked away by Reagan Kirkhart, stripped back though. Ball tipped by Egan. Gill comes away with it. Pass stolen away, Slatton with it, up ahead to Reagan Kirkhart. Goes up for the layup, too strong, and the putback by Seaton drops in. 30-18 now, Forgan leads. Carly Danielson back the other way. Takes the three from the top of the key, drains it home. 30-21. Kirkhart with the ball, back to Slatton. Now up to Egan. Gives it back to Slatton. They'll set their offense with 2 high posts. Back outside to McIntyre on the wing. Now Egan. Back to Slatton. In the post to Seaton. She'll turn baseline side. Shot crawls over the rim and in. 32-21. 6.5 left here in the third. Kinsey Danielson with it now. Into the post to Gore. Right-handed layup, no good. Egan there to defend and rebound. Slatton, long pass ahead to McIntyre, left open. No good on the shot. Ball loose on the floor. And that's going to be a jump ball. Arrow points in favor of Forgan, so they'll keep possession. And they are saying they missed the switch on the possession arrow, and I think that is right because they just had a tie-up at the other end that went Forgan's way. So Leedey ball. They trail Forgan by 11. Ball to the corner, three-pointer is up and good by Silas. No hesitation on that shot, 32-24. Egan with it across the timeline. Up to McIntyre, tries to go baseline. Steps on the line, ball turned back over to Leedey. Carly Danielson with it, looks to drive to the block, puts up the shot. Egan with good defense. Slatton gets the loose ball. Long pass ahead to Seaton, drives to the hoop, lays it up and in. 34-24, and you can see that they're driven right at Kylie Egan several times, trying to get her in foul trouble. She has 0 so far, but she's done a good job tonight maintaining her position without much contact. Blocked by Egan as Gore took it up. Reagan Kirkhart the other way. Kicks it outside to McIntyre. They'll reset now with Slatton. Slatton drives, loses control of the ball. That's going to be a travel. Ball back over to Leedey. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Carly Danielson with it. Poked away momentarily by Slatton. She'll be called for her third foul on the reach. Team's first foul. Ball on the wing now into Carly Danielson. Kicks it outside to Gore. Looking to, has the ball knocked away by Seaton. Slatton Up ahead to Kirkhart. Looks to go baseline. Kicks it in the lane to Seaton, and she's fouled on the shot. That one will be against Gill. That will be her second. Team's first foul of the half. So Autumn Seaton at the line for 2 shots. Misses the first off the back iron. Misses the second as well. Long rebound, ball on the floor. Leedey comes away with it. Carly Danielson drive, puts it up, blocked by Egan. Reagan Kirkhart with it. Leaves it for McIntyre. Drives to the free throw line. Dumps it off to Egan. Had trouble holding on to it, but gathered it enough to Slatton. McIntyre for 3 from the corner. No good. Off the hand of Kirkhart. Carly Danielson comes away with it. Now Kinsey Danielson with it out top. Back to Carly. Past the midway point of this third quarter. 10-point lead for the Bulldogs. Carly Danielson now on the wing. Back to Kinsey Danielson. Puts up the wing 3. No good. Egan with the rebound. Reagan Kirkhart brings it up. Leaves it for McIntyre. Now Slatton calls out the play from the top of the key. Reagan Kirkhart on the wing with it. Drop down to Seaton. Into the lane to Egan. Turns left-handed, missed the shot. Rebounded by Gill. Kinsey Danielson gets the screen from Gill. To the block, puts it up high off the glass. No good, gets her own rebound. Kicks it back to Carly Danielson. And how they called that a block, I don't know. She was just standing there. But Carly Danielson will go to the line with a chance for the 3-point play. She converts it. 34-27 now the score. Timeout on the floor. And just for a sub as Egan comes out and Kinley Kirkhart comes in. Kinley Kirkhart passes it over to Reagan Kirkhart. Back wide open is Seaton for the layup. Just slid right down the line of the paint. Put it up and in, 34-27. Carly Danielson kicks it to the corner. Inside to Gore. Knocked away, Reagan Kirkhart with the steal. Long pass ahead, up and underneath. Puts the shot up and in by Seaton. That's 14 for Seaton. 38-27 now the lead for Forgan. And a foul is going to be called on Seaton. That will be her third. Team's third. They'll send Egan back to the table to re-enter for Seaton. Timeout on the floor. 2:15 left in the third. Forgan leads Leedey 38-27.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
So out of the timeout. going to say Leedey wasn't out on the floor yet, but they're almost out there in the paint is where they were talking. So Leedey ball. They trail by 11. Gill to inbound. Gets it into Gore. Gore backs it out to the wing. Now Kinsey Danielson. Back to Gore. Gore drives in the lane, right-handed layup, puts it up and in. 38-29 now the score. Slatton brings it up. Now Reagan Kirkhart with it. Into Egan, across the lane. Shot is up and good. That's Autumn Seaton, or McIntyre with the basket. Carly Danielson over to Kinsey Danielson. Backdoor pass, laid up and in by Mann, 40-29. Slatton to McIntyre on the wing. Egan now with it up top, over to Slatton on the wing. Skip pass, McIntyre for three. In and out as it rimmed around. Carly Danielson brings it up into the paint, loses control of it. Reagan Kirkhart comes away with it for Forgan. Egan, too strong off the backboard. Kinsey Danielson now gives it up to Carly Danielson. It's a screen from Gill, gives it up, outside, three-pointer is up and good by Gore. 40-34, under 30 seconds left here in the quarter. That's 7 points now for Gore. Over to McIntyre. 12 seconds, now Reagan Kirkhart with it, back outside to Slatton. Gets the screen from Egan. And a travel call with 4.9. Ball inbounded to Kinsey Danielson. Throws up a prayer, almost went in. And that is the end of the third quarter. We head to the fourth. Forgan leads by 6.
We get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you, or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply. And we are back, getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. 3 players for Forgan with 8 points each to lead them in scoring. That's Reagan Kirkhart, Parker McIntyre, and Kylie Egan, each with those 8. Foul trouble, Slatton with 3. Couple of Leedey's players, Riley Gore with 2, and Dallas Gill with 2. 15 points from Carly Danielson leads the Bison. And Riley Gore has 7. Forgan ball, they lead by 6 to start the fourth quarter. Slatton picks up her dribble. High post, backdoor pass to Reagan Kirkhart, double teamed. Gets it back outside to Kinley Kirkhart. Now Slatton leaves it for Reagan Kirkhart. Picks up her dribble outside, three-pointer is up. Off the front of the rim, chased down though, as Kinley Kirkhart took the shot. Pass intercepted by Gore. Slatton steps in front of her pass though. Egan with it, back outside. Reagan Kirkhart for 3. Too strong off the iron. And they'll say A foul, it looks like, on Egan. That will be her second. Team's fourth foul, 7:21 to play. Autumn Seaton checks back into the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Kenzie Danielson brings it up for Leedey. Now Gill with it, back to Danielson. They've got Parker McIntyre face guarding Carly Danielson to try to keep the ball out of her hands. High post to Gore. And a foul, and that may be on Slatton. That may be her fourth. No, they'll call number 4 on Seaton. So her fourth, team's fifth foul. And she'll quickly check back out as Kinley Kirkhart will take her spot as Seaton had just re-entered the game. Gore with it now. Carly Danielson now outside with it. Ball back to Gore. Carly Danielson dives in the lane. Right-handed layup is good. 4-point game, 40-36. Reagan Kirkhart. Now back outside to Slatton. High post to Egan. Hands it back off to Slatton. McIntyre back outside to Reagan Kirkhart. She'll leave it for Kinley Kirkhart. Now Egan again. Parker McIntyre open for three, and she drains it. 43-36, 6 minutes left to play. Screen from Gill. Ball handed off to Gore. Baseline. Silas back up top to Gore. Pass down low, Gill open, blocked by Egan. Good foot movement there to get back in time to block that. McIntyre with it. Back to Kinley Kirkhart. Comes off the screen. Hands it to Reagan Kirkhart. Now to Slatton. High post to Egan. McIntyre open for another three. Back-to-back threes, and we're back to a 10-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. 5:16 to play in the contest. Three-pointer up by Kenzie Danielson, drains it. Timeout on the floor, 5:09 left in the girls' Class B Area 1 championship game. It's 46-39, Forgan leads.
We get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you, or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply. So out of the timeout, Forgan leading 46-39. Full court pressure by Leedey. Ball across the timeline to Egan. Now over to Kirkhart. Back outside to Slatton. Leaves it for McIntyre. Drives in the lane. Short jumper. Up and good. 48-39. McIntyre with 16 now to lead the Lady Bulldogs. Kenzie Danielson drives, kicks it outside. Back to Kenzie Danielson, open lane, puts it up. Left it short though, rebounded by Reagan Kirkhart, and she is fouled by Gill. Gill's third, team second of the half. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. The winner heads to the big house for the state tournament. The loser, well, they'll still have a chance tomorrow night at 6 o'clock when they take on Beaver. Slatton to the corner to Kinley Kirkhart. Now McIntyre with it, and that's going to be a travel. Ball back over to Leedey. Ran into some traffic, wanted to get the ball to Egan, but just nowhere to go with it. Kenzie Danielson at the point. Leaves it for Carly Danielson. Now on the wing to Gill. Up top, they are leaving man wide open. Gives it off to Kenzie Danielson. Baseline drive, shot put up, blocked by Egan, but the putback by Gill goes in, 48-41. Reagan Kirkhart across the timeline. Gets it to Egan before the double team can get there. Back outside to Slatton. Now Reagan Kirkhart with it. Backdoor pass. Kinley Kirkhart lays it up and in. Beautiful pass there from Reagan Kirkhart. 50-41. Three-pointer from the top of the key. Banked home by Carly Danielson. She's got 20, and it's 50-44. Pass over to Kinley Kirkhart, now back outside to Slatton. And that's going to be a foul on Kenzie Danielson. That'll be her second, team's third. Kenna Silas checks back into the game for Leedey. Egan gives it back to Reagan Kirkhart. And she'll dribble back outside. Kinley Kirkhart dumps it off to McIntyre in the lane. Goes to put up the shot, draws a foul. Foul will be on Gill. That will be her fourth team foul on Leedey. So McIntyre at the line, 2 shots. Misses the first. 2:53 left. Gets the second one. McIntyre's got 17, and Forgan leads 51-44. Danielson back outside. Gore for 3. She hits it. 51-47. Timeout on the floor with 2:42 left to play.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply. We get it. You need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you or visit us online at ptci.net. Some restrictions apply.
So Forgan ball out of the timeout. 4-point lead, 2:42 left to play. Full court pressure from Leedey. Ball passed into Egan. She'll quickly get it to Slatton. Up to Reagan Kirkhart across the timeline. All the way to the hoop. Nobody covers. Lays it up and in. 53-47. Carly Danielson cut off on the drive. Keeps her dribble though, goes up right-handed, no good, draws a foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Foul will be on Kinley Kirkhart. That will be her second. Team's 6th foul. Misses the first off the back iron. Misses the second as well. Kinley Kirkhart with the rebound. Slatton brings it across the timeline. Up to Reagan Kirkhart, lays it up and in off the glass. 55-47, 2:12 to play. Carly Danielson with it, leaves it outside for Gore. Puts up the 3, left it well short, might have been tipped. Reagan Kirkhart with the rebound. 2 minutes to play. Slatton brings it across the timeline, and she's fouled by Kinsey Danielson. That will be number 3 on Kinsey Danielson, team's 5th foul. Ball inbounded to Slatton. Gets it to Egan. Now to Kinley Kirkhart, leaves it for McIntyre. Comes off the screen, now she'll back it out. Leaves it for Slatton. Comes off the screen from Egan. Now Kinley Kirkhart with it, double teamed. And a foul. And that's gonna be on Kinsey Danielson. That will be her 4th, team's 6th foul. So next foul will put Forgan on the line. 1:33 left to play. And I'm sure Leedey will try for the steal on the inbounds, but then they're going to have to foul pretty quick if they don't get it. Egan back outside to Slatton. And they're not fouling. They're giving her time with the ball. 8-point lead. Ball into the corner to McIntyre. Across the lane, Kinsey Kirkhart wide open for the layup. 10-point lead for Forgan. 1:15 to play. Kinsey Danielson. Now over to Silas. Inside to Gore, lays it up and in. Timeout on the floor, 1:04 to play. Forgan leads Leedey 57-49.
PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
Both teams now back out on the floor. Out of the timeout, Forgan ball. They lead by 8 points. Ball inbounded to Reagan Kirkhart. Gets it up to Egan. Egan immediately fouled by Gore. So it will be Egan who will take the 1-and-1. Third foul called on Gore. Team's 7th. Remember, coming up after this one, 8 o'clock, an all Panhandle boys area championship game as the Tyrone Bobcats take on the Forgan Bulldogs. First free throw by Egan is up and good. Second free throw finds its way down the tube, 2. 10-point lead for Forgan, 57.6 left. Gore with it on the wing. Kinsey Danielson now drives underneath, knocked from behind by Slatton. She'll be called for the foul. That will be her 4th, team's 7th. So Kinsey Danielson will shoot 2 free throws. Misses the first. Misses the second. Egan with the rebound, and she's fouled quickly. That foul will be number 1 on Carly Danielson. So Egan once again shooting the 1-and-1. Egan moved into double figures with that last trip to the free throw line. She's got 10. Left that one short. Gore with the ball. Looks to drive. Loses it. Kicks it underneath to Kinsey Danielson. Blocked from behind by Reagan Kirkhart. Kinley Kirkhart with it. Pass ahead to McIntyre. Fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. As Silas will be called for the foul. That'll be her 2nd. Team's 9th. Parker McIntyre sinks the first. 11-point game. She's got 18 points with 28.7 left. Gets another one. She's got 19, and it's a 61-49 lead. It's almost academic at this point. Carly Danielson all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. Back to a 10-point lead. Ball inbounded to Reagan Kirkhart. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. It will stay with Forgan. 13.7 on the clock. Inbounded to Egan. Up to Reagan Kirkhart. Now over to McIntyre. Shot blocked. And a foul by Kinsey Danielson. No, they'll say a travel. Ball into Leedey, and that is the game. The Forgan Lady Bulldogs are going to the big house. They're headed to the state tournament with a 61-51 win over Leedey. We'll have the area championship trophy presentation here momentarily. Of course, Leedey is not out of it. They'll take on Beaver tomorrow. Parker McIntyre steps out to accept the plaque for the area championship. And as I mentioned, tomorrow we'll have it right here on PTCI's YouTube channel. Leedey will take on Beaver for the final spot in the Class B Girls State Tournament out of Area 1. Also coming up, mentioned it over and over again, the Panhandle Clash for the Boys Area Championship. The Tyrone Bobcats getting ready to take on the Forgan Bulldogs for a trip to the big house. Stick around.
At PTCI, we know it's important to keep your world within your reach. Having the right cell phone and our nationwide cell service helps you do just that and keeps you connected to your loved ones, no matter the distance. So stay connected to what and who matters and keep your world within your reach with PTCI Cellular. Choose PTCI for the latest assortment of cell phones and our area's best cell coverage at a location near you, online at ptci.net, or at 580-338-2556.
Some restrictions apply.
Hey, we get it. No, you need faster internet, especially in today's world. And you deserve it too. You deserve a great experience while playing video games, binging the latest TV show, or video chatting with your loved ones. Like you, we know the importance of having good internet where you live and work. That's why, as your local internet provider, PTCI's affordable and reliable internet plans make perfect sense. So sign up today and get the internet you deserve at a PTCI location near you, or visit us online at ptci.net.
Some restrictions apply.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you.
From all of us at PTCI, thank you for choosing to do business locally. We continue to offer you great deals like 1 month free cell service when you add a line or you're a new customer. We know the holidays are here and PTCI wants to help. Help you save money. Save $600 on the purchase of a new cell phone. Once again, thank you for choosing PTCI, your local small business cellular provider. Some restrictions may apply.
Click ptci.net for details today.